Hey butterflies, welcome back to Evolving Butterfly Goddess with me, Moe Nicole. Here we are all about evolving out loud in our life, our money, and our purpose through the energy of our ancestors. I want to thank you for your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes here on the channel. It is always appreciated. And a major shout out to all the channel members as well as the members over on my website. Thank you for your continued support. And another major thank you to everyone who has purchased from my tea or my candle company or any of my books off of Amazon. I thank you. So I would like to say good morning, afternoon, and good evening to all of the butterflies. I was looking at the analytics, like the logistics of the channel, and I noticed that like we literally have people watching the channel from all over the world. I was like, oh my gosh, like that had me just like, I ain't got my little feelings, you know what I'm saying? Like my little Sagittarius energy was loving that, you know? And so thank you to everyone who is here. I pray that everyone continues to get what it is that they need on their journey from this channel as we all keep evolving. You get what I'm saying? And so, yes, do a roll call if y'all want to down below. Look, who here? Where y'all from? Let us know down below. Like, roll call for butterfly class, okay? But, let's go on and get into this. So this is a 1221 angel number butterfly effect reading. I was like, what's the word I want to say? Reading, okay. And so I will be reading the 1221 energy from my angel number book. And so you can actually get my angel number book in PDF form from my website. Or if you join one of my website memberships, you get a free PDF version of that. Or you can get the paperback version off of Amazon. So that's how you can get a copy of your own. Everyone who has gotten a copy that have told me that they got their copy, like they have told me that they love it. Okay, so yeah, that's the feedback I've gotten so far on it. But angel number 1221 appears when you may be in a current situation that is triggering to you, especially with leadership. If you are having a hard time with someone else in your life, you are being called to change your perception to one of understanding. And always remember, it has nothing to do with you. It's the energy you are feeling, okay? So there may be a little bit of tension of what's going on right now with an individual that may be in some form of a leadership position. And with this tension, a lot of the things that is being done or said, it can sometimes feel, you know, personal, or it can feel like they're trying to intentionally trigger something or create a certain type of feeling inside of you. But to start this reading off with this energy, it's saying it's the energy that you're feeling. So it's like they're in this state within themselves. So that's the energy that they're giving off to other people. Okay, Spirit, how am I going to put it? Because this be confusing me when I be saying it to myself. I'm going to be honest. So the energy that we feel inside of ourselves, right? What we feel about ourselves, what we feel about the world. That's how we're going to, 3:33 in the recording time, that's how we're going to relate to the world outside of us. That's how we're going to interact with individuals. That's how we're going to see our purpose in the world. That's how we're going to define, you know, life, joy, satisfaction, right? Based off of perception. So it's giving the vibe of this person is treating or acting a certain way with you based off of their perception of the world or their perception of truth in some form. And their perception of truth is a little off. Okay, it's giving a leader who's not a very good leader. Okay. This person, I don't want to say dictator, but that's the first word that came to me. So I guess that's the word I was supposed to say. But this person is very authoritative. Like, what I say goes. They know, like, they're not open to any feedback or any changes. It's like, if a change is going to be made, it's because they made it on their own type of vibe, okay? And you're very sensitive to this energy. So this feels like a vibe of needing to block off energy or knowing how to block off energy. 7 of Knives. Makes total sense, okay? 7 of Knives coming out, and with the energy of needing to block this out, because it was kind of in the reverse. So it's giving the vibe of like the jabs that this person is throwing at other people is really what they feel inside of themselves. It's giving like a self-sabotage type of energy. So they don't really feel this way about a person, but their perception of life and humanity forces them to put people into boxes and treat them a certain type of way. There's people out here who do that, okay? And so if you didn't know that, it's good to understand that there's like personality types that's like this out there. And you needing to block yourself off from the energy, block yourself off from the lies. When you hear the lies, when you hear the feedback that ain't even got nothing to do with what you're doing. Because some people tend to do that too. As a way to lower your esteem. I'm blocking their energy. Spirit, blocking the collective's energy. This is someone who has some level of a leadership position, or they want to be in a leadership position. Like they want things to go the way they want things to go. They have an altered view of reality. An altered perception of reality. 4 of Coins. You need to keep your energy to yourself at this time. And what's most valuable to you at this time needs to be kept locked safe away. And that gives me your peace, your safety, your mental, you know. Those are the things that you need to protect the most. And so lock those away. I'm also getting this energy of detachment. Ace of Wands. This is giving Aries energy, new beginnings energy. Some of you all, it's like I'm getting this energy of not giving up on a new beginning or trying for a new beginning, working towards a new beginning that you've been really like, I'm hearing praying for, working towards. Not giving up on it. It's giving stepping out, and when you step out and do anything by faith, believe that you're going to succeed at it as well. But I'm hearing everything is not by faith either. Some things are by action, and with action, it's the action of learning a new skill, getting better at something. So for example, say you want to get a job as like a secretary or something, right? And you know, with the job, you have to do a lot of typing. And they request that you can type at least 80 words per minute. But right now you type at 70. So you working to like build up this skill to type over 80 words per minute to submit your interest for the position. You get what I'm saying? It's like giving a sense of raising a standard and going after this thing, like going after what you seek. Going after what you seek. I'm getting raising standards and keeping things to yourself and not letting everyone know what you're doing. So even taking like training programs and things of that nature and not everyone knowing what you're doing. They don't need to know until you're done. Until you, oh, I didn't know you put in your 2 weeks notice. Did. Y'all have a good one though. I enjoyed working with y'all. Like, definitely if you know they ain't your friends, because some people, when they find out you about, like, it makes me think about in prison and in jails. I've always thought about this. I was listening to one of the recent books that I've been listening to. Baby, if y'all don't have time to always sit down and read a book, get Audible, okay? Baby, I love Audible when I drive. So I have my visitation once a week with my niecey Pooh. And so I go drive to Mississippi to go see her and my sister. And so during my drive, I listen to my audiobooks. And so I'm going to leave a link down below for Amazon Audible. And I think you get like your first 30 days free. So if you want to try it out. But I was listening to the audiobook Pimpology. I like to listen to all types of books to just learn. I love to learn. And so listening to this audiobook, dang, what was I about to say? I didn't got so excited. I didn't lost what I was about to say. Because we were on the aspect of not letting people know what you're doing until you do it. Okay, so he was talking about in that book how during one of his bids inside jail or whatever, he was going up to go see the committee to see if he was going to be let out or whatever on parole. So it's like a certain color slip that he got. And so the aspect of like people can tell if you get like a pink slip, what it means. If you get a yellow slip, what it means. And so how you can get targeted when people notice that like you about to get out and it's someone who has no chance of getting out anytime soon. Like you starting to get targeted by those people because you're getting out and they feel like they're stuck there. You know what I'm saying? And so it gives the same vibe with like the job aspect of, oh yeah, I'm leaving. So you got these people who is just like, you know, they like, oh yeah, but behind closed doors, they not really happy that you leaving, because to them, it signifies like, it reminds them of how they want to leave, but they feel like they can't, or they don't have the opportunity, or whatever the case is. And so if it's not someone who needs to know, I'm here and keep it on the need to know, then some things need to be kept to yourself at this time with any changes that you make. Okay. But that book Pimpology, I was reading 2 pimp books actually. I've been learning, honey. I've been learning the minds of these men's. You hear me? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 at a time. And so one of them was Pimpology, and then the other one was something pimp, but Audible just got rid of that one. But I just finished the Pimpology one because that one was only a 3-hour listen, so I was able to listen to that during my trip or whatever. But baby, it was good. It was good. And make you think. And it's a lot of techniques that these bosses, it's like crazy how a lot of teaching objectives and things for being a pimp is similar to these management trainings. It's like human psychology is just so interesting how the way the manipulation of the mind used in one thing can be deemed as, you know, this, and then it's used the same way in another area. And it's like same way with these wars and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, oh my gosh, but that's why we can focus on and control what we can control. And that's how we keep our anxiety down. That's how we keep our stress down. That's how we keep our mental, because the purpose of being here is to experience, you know what I'm saying? And we know that we're one with source at the end of the day. So if we allow ourselves to experience and go with the flow, when the flow starts opening up again, you feel it, you see it, you enjoy it, you embrace it. You get what I'm saying? And so this is giving that vibe, okay? All right, we're going to get some advice. A card of advice, ancestor. Okay, go to a different deck. Whew, I love the feel of this deck. We have the Mother of Airs. So use wisdom, use good judgment. Okay, this is Libra and Aquarius energy. But with the Mother ward, it's just a sense of using your divine feminine energy. Ooh, my nose itching. Use your divine feminine energy at this time to get through difficult things. So you just got, okay, when you think of divine, okay, so listen, Linda. Okay, this is one of my favorite analogies. So you know how when dogs do the boo-boo and stuff outside, when they get done, they kick up the dirt behind them. They don't care if the dirt really covered the boo-boo or nothing. They just kicking. They just doing something. You feel me? But a cat, baby, she go do her thing, and she covered up nice, and she covered her tracks. You get what I'm saying? And so feminine energy knows how to navigate and think multiple steps ahead. Feminine energy knows how to mask energy. Okay. Oh, y'all, I was looking at my hands. I didn't realize I got this dye still on it. I was over there making candles for the new release that's coming out. I'm so excited, y'all. I love making candles. They're so relaxing. But anyway, so this is just giving this energy of using feminine energy, being careful with what you say, how you say, you know what I'm saying? Using your intuition. But I'm hearing using what you've learned before, what you've learned in the past to help guide you in the next. So you've been in a similar situation in the past is what I'm hearing. And learn from that one to help you with this one. Last piece of advice. The High Priestess and the Mugwort. Okay, listen, everything is about using your intuition. Because Mugwort is all about increasing that intuition, honey. This is like one of the main ingredients in my Dreams and Visions smoke blend. And shout out to everybody who's been buying that. That's like literally been one of the, y'all been loving that, okay? Someone was just messaging me about it the other night. Shout out to Desert Rose. I was like, oh, thank you. But the High Priestess, this energy is just giving the vibe of your advice being the Mother of Air and the High Priestess. So it's heavy Aquarius energy in here, okay? Aquarius energy has boundaries. It's a fixed energy, okay? It's an independent energy, but it's also about friendship and philanthropy. So you can still help do your job, be nice, get along with people how you need to, but you ain't got to take it too far. You ain't got to do too much, okay? And with this High Priestess energy, is just saying always be aware of everything, okay? I can tell you how I feel about you night and day. Okay, why is that in my head? Because the High Priestess deals with the night and the day, okay? This is giving the energy of even when you're moving your items, like move them the night before, like start putting together like you organizing or something if you got like a desk or a work area. And so like the night before, like just stay late and put all your stuff up then. Like I'm getting that vibe in here even, okay? This for some people who's looking for a new job. So like increasing your skills, getting prepared for this new or what's coming. Use your intuition with everything really heavy. Like intuition has come up really, really heavy in this conversation today. Okay, is your advice. And be smart with how you move, you know. I wouldn't put too much past people. You feel me? But that's the vibe. Okay. I was about to call y'all Aries. I got a lot of Aries watching me, don't I? But as always be real, always be true. Don't be afraid to do what you want to do, period. And as always, continue to bloom, my loves. I love y'all, and I'll see you in the next one, okay? Bye.